All right, now I have another conversation that I want to chime in on. And this one is actually very new to me. Uh, Laugh all you want. I know I started playing the guitar 27 years ago, but this whole thing about relic guitars is a totally new concept to me. And so, for those of you who don't know what a relic guitar is, it's a guitar that has seen some age and it's real beat up and has a lot of damage and chips on the paint and it's worn down, like somebody who's been playing that thing for decades and decades and decades and manhandle it, throw it around. It's chipped up, scratched up, worn down, and has a lot of imperfections. Well, apparently now there's this little trend where people will buy a brand new guitar and take it to the shop and pay somebody to basically fuck their guitar up. And I'm like, whoa, what? It even goes as far as certain guitar companies will make them that way on purpose at the custom shop. They'll take a brand new guitar that's just hot off the press and take sandpaper, chisels, and heat guns and do everything they can to fuck the paint up and make it look like somebody's been playing this thing for 40 years. And I'm like, whoa, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you take a very famous musician's guitar, Slash, for example, right? His main stage guitar that he named Jessica is really old and beat up. He got it in 1988. There's a cigarette burn on it. There's all kinds of nicks and scratches and everything all over it. Well, Gibson made an identical replica of that, including the cigarette burn, the scratches, the scrapes, and a guitar like that will sell anywhere upwards of $50,000. And this is just a mind-blowing concept to me, and I'll tell you why. Because my whole life, I've never been very good at taking care of my guitars, ever. My guitars always, not sometimes, not most of the time, my guitars always ended up relicked after the first 2 or 3 years of me having it. And everybody would always look down their nose at me. Everybody. Like, oh man, you've only had that guitar for 2 years and it's already that beat up? Oh man, you should take better care of your guitars. Because for the longest time, see that guitar stand over there? I never had one of those as a kid. I never had one. And now, like, the guitar that I bought from the pawn shop is obviously naturally relicked. You can see where it's got some wear here. It's got some age stains in the paint. It's got a chip there. Got a little chip right here. It's got some scratches on the back. It's got a cracked headstock. See that little crack there? I remember when I first picked it up, I was like, man, you know what? That doesn't bother me none, but I'll probably get made fun of for that. But I'll be damned if I didn't end up stumbling into a whole community of people who do this to their guitars on purpose. Now, in case I didn't already give it away, I think intentionally relicking your guitars is the stupidest thing in the world. That's where I stand with it. I know, go ahead and throw doo-doo at me all you want, but now I have no problem with natural relicking. I have no problem with it, but here's where I get my issues, okay? Is that if you dig in and start listening to these people talk about relicking their guitars, they come up with the stupidest excuses. And sorry, you ain't gonna convince me that you ain't just spitting an excuse. They say that it makes the guitar handle better, right? I like to sand the neck down because my hand sticks to the neck because the lacquer is too sticky. No, you don't. No, you don't. Your hand isn't sticking to the neck. What you want to do is create the illusion that you've put forth more work and effort than you actually have. That's what you want to do. You want somebody to see you playing that thing and think that you've put forth the years of dedication and time and effort that it takes to naturally relic a guitar. That's what I'm convinced. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world. Now, again, I'm not saying that damage on a guitar is a bad thing. Like I said, I bought one. This has some natural aging, and it's been naturally reliced. And now that I'm owning it and I'm looking to get into a band now, it's probably going to get worse as time goes on. And I'm totally cool with that. If you have a guitar that's all beat up, scratched up, paint's worn off and whatnot, because you put forth the time, the effort, and the energy, and that's just what happened over time, shit, cool, right on. Totally respect that. But if you just want to make it look like you've put forth the years of dedication and come up with a stupid excuse like my hand is sticking to the neck, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So yeah, this is a totally new concept to me. Sorry if I sound a little bit condescending. I get it. I know how it sounds, but man, I was just blown away by this. And again, I was so blown away because I've always had relic guitars that just get beat up because I don't take very good care of them. And I always got made fun of. Everybody always looked down their nose at me. Everybody always lectured me and shamed me and made me feel stupid for it. Now people are paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to take their guitar into a shop and have a professional artist fuck their guitar up with sandpaper, heat guns, and a chisel. And I just think that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, though, yeah, that's about all I have on the subject matter. Just get your damn guitar and let it do its thing naturally. That's what I say. Okay? So, all right, y'all. That's all I got on the subject. I'm out of here. Stay blessed.